Hey everyone, and welcome to a brand new career mode video. Welcome to the Club America Centenario FIFA 17 career mode video. I'm very excited to be bringing you guys this video, this episode, this series. So it should be quite an interesting one. As you guys can see right there, the board expectations, the new FIFA 17 look into career mode. And we're gonna start off here with Las Águilas del América. As you can see, as I show you guys my little profile as a manager, I'm very excited to be able to bring this. Of course, we know, and if you guys don't know, Club America right now is celebrating their 100th year anniversary, which is a huge deal. And you know, lately in real life it hasn't proven to be such a great anniversary, so we're gonna have to try and make that up for here on our video, on our career mode. So as you guys can see right there, we're starting off with preseason friendlies, tournaments. They're back from FIFA 16 on to the next FIFA, so it's quite interesting. We're gonna go to the North American All-Star Trophy. It's quite a very good tournament. We want the most cash that we can possibly get. As you can see right there, the board's asking us to get a little bit over $6 million in revenue for shirt sales, so we're gonna have to try to do our best in order to do that. Of course, you guys will see later on that we're gonna have to try to get a big name signing in order to do so. But as you can see right there, my objectives for the year, and hopefully we can keep that rating of manager at 80 or above. So before we jump into everything, let's show you guys the squad we're working with here. Right there, you guys saw the 3 goalkeepers we have, 2 right backs, Paul Aguilar, Gilburon, a couple of center backs who could do a possibly good job. The likes of Eric Pimentel, I'm looking to push forward. This Edson Alvarez kid, maybe unknown. Osmar Mares, I'm looking to sell him as well. I feel that America's biggest, weakest link right now in real life and in the game is going to be in that left back position. Obviously, Miguel Zamudio hasn't been really doing it for us in real life, and of course his injury is not helping out his case, and I think that America really needs to solidify themselves in that position. Ever since Layun left, we've really had a hard time right there. But as you guys can see, there's the squad we're working with. I'm going to show you guys right now the formation I'm going to be using. It's going to be that 4-4-2, just flat. Moving a couple of players around here, trying to show you guys exactly what roughly my starting 11 is going to look like for right now with the players that we have. So as you can see, Aguilar goals, another more Aguilar, Zamudio, midfield of Arroyo, Martinez, Guerrero, Sambu, and up top Peralta and Romero. So as you guys can see right here, as I mentioned, here's gonna be who I'm gonna transfer list. I'm gonna have William Da Silva on the William on the transfer list, as well as Osmar Mares, Eric Pimentel, and I don't know if you guys were able to catch that, but I had a couple of players out on loan as well. So looking to get them to push a little bit more game time. So let me show you guys my short list. Now, I said the left back position was going to be one of our weakest links. So I have 3 players in mind that could do a possibly good job. As you guys can see right there, 2 center midfielders, Pizarro and Diaz. I feel like they would be great. And for our big, huge bomba signing, I'm looking at the likes of Giovanni Dos Santos, Robin Van Persie, or Radamel Falcao. Obviously, Giovanni Dos Santos would be a great addition because he is Mexican. Falcao was linked with America, and Robin Van Persie, I think he would be quite a good addition to the team. Quite of a surprise, but we know what lethal left foot he has. So as you guys can see, I'm putting in a couple bid, quite a low bid for these players right now, but it's something to try and grab their attention to see exactly roughly what they're willing for us to get in line for, to see how much they're going to want us to pay for said player. As you can see, for Giovanni Dos Santos, I'm offering about 13 million, and I'm going to add Paulo goes to the deal. Maybe LA Galaxy will like that deal. Paulo goes to another player that I'm willing to let go if the price is right, but if I can retain him, better. So let's advance here, and before we get to our first game of the episode, as you can see, Monaco and Fenerbahce both came back saying it wasn't enough money, so I had to up my my request with financially. And so as you guys can see right here, Robin Van Persie, we're gonna put in a bid of 13.5. Hopefully they come back and say that's pretty good. Obviously with Falcao, we gotta go a little higher, and we're gonna put a total of 16. So hopefully that would be more than enough for them to be willing to let him come. And yeah, but before we get into more transfer news, how about we jump into our first game of the episode, the first game of FIFA 17. of our season. And as you guys can see right there, tweaking the lineup a little bit, giving a couple of these youngsters a chance to prove themselves, giving a couple of players that I put on the transfer list to prove themselves. Maybe I'm wrong, but we're going to jump in and we're going to see the BBC Place Stadium. What a great stadium. I really enjoy playing in that stadium. Gives a nice little different texture. It looks like the grass is artificial. So we're going to jump in. And we're going to move on to this 5th minute of the match. Oribe Peralta is going to play it off to Diego Pineda. And from Diego Pineda, we're going to go to Ruben Sambuesa. Sambuesa is going to then play it off to who? We're going to give it off to Gil Buron. As you guys can see, we're touching the ball pretty good. So this is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see fluidity. I wanted to see movement from the team. I wanted to see who has a pretty good touch. And right here, Willem is going to take a shot. It's going to go over, deflected. We're going to get a corner. But things were looking good for us. Pretty bright. Within the first 10 minutes of the match, it seemed that we were the more intense team. I was pretty happy with that. It looks like we had Columbus Crew pushed back into their own half, and we were really dominating the play. And then right here, we get a little bit unlucky that Gomez wasn't able to control the ball and really get a shot away. But we're going to move on here to the 13th minute of the match. 14th minute, Columbus Crew started to get their legs going, started really pushing the ball around. It was getting a little bit difficult for us to get the ball off of them, as you guys can see right there. The likes of their player taking a shot in. But you know, he scores a great goal. It looks like there might have been a slight deflection that would have made Hugo Gonzalez's job just a little bit more tougher, but credit to them. Their goal was very good. It looked like, yeah, he went around us pretty well. Not really able to tell if there's deflection right there or not. I guess you guys can see it right here. Doesn't look like just a deflection. Hugo Gonzalez maybe could have done something for it. I don't know, but looks like we started off things badly. I'm going to move on to the 23rd minute of the match. I was just really trying to get something going here. It looked like, you know, we were the better team starting off. It looks like they really just concentrated together and were able to put something together, and you know, they were able to beat us like that into that one goal. But then we're going to see right here William Silva doing great to pressure, and then boom, shot into the bottom of the net, and there's our first goal of the preseason of the season, and none other than our canterano Diego Pineda puts it into the back of the net. William Silva doing great to pressure right there, and then Diego Pineda easily tucks it away in the bottom corner, and the goalkeeper can't do anything about it. And with that, we have a 1-1 all game. So quite happy to be able to get back. Didn't take us that long to really just push forward and get something back. But now it was important for us to really get going. We really push up the lines. We really had to try and find a rhythm of play. As you can see right there, William Silva with such a great opportunity to score, but the goalkeeper gets down in time, and I was really frustrated at the fact that we weren't able to get another one, because now we had momentum on our side. So it was really important for me to really try to get a fluidity of passes going on. Obviously, new game, defending's a little bit tougher, as you guys can see right there. I'm kind of struggling to get the ball off of him. It looks like shielding this year is going to be quite difficult to try to take the ball off of him if the computer knows how to play it right. As you guys can see right here, Hugo Gonzalez doing a very good to parry the ball away, and then right then and there, before the half ends, they had an opportunity to get something going. But we're going to move on. We're going to jump on into the second half, and you guys are going to see the fact that Columbus Crew is going to try to get something going right here. Like I said, I've mentioned the left-hand side. It's been a weakness of us, and look at that. It was almost costing us again. Osmar Mares was playing this match, trying to see if he can prove me wrong. And right there, the corner go straight into the hands of Hugo Gonzalez, and Osmar Mares again. Look. Osmar Mares is, even though I'm controlling him, I know, but it tactically he's not disciplined enough for me. I need a left back that's able to get up and get down right away. Osmar Mares isn't really my favorite going forward, and defending, I really have a hard time trusting him to make the right decisions. So as you guys can see right now, we're going to move on, and we're going to try to get more substitutions again. Unlimited substitutions is actually quite a good thing here. I'm able to tweak around, I'm able to play around with some of these formations, and hopefully see something going good for us. Osmar Mares again. Yeah, I just need a left back. Since Layun left, we've really had a really difficult time to really try and get something for that left back position. But then you guys are gonna see Darwin Quintero make a startling run. Can he cut inside? Yes, he can. Can he take the shot? No, he can't. He gets taken off the ball cleanly, of course, as the referee. and we were looking like we had one of the better opportunities here with more pace up front. It looked like we were able to get behind the lines and hopefully really just try to push for something forward. Mikey Roy is then here going to give it off to Osvaldo Martinez, who's then going to lay it off to Rio Peralta, who's then going to give it off to William Silva. And what can he do? Again, it was very, very much touch, give and go, give and go, give and go. Exactly for the same reason, because Columbus Crew came inside and really pushed us to go forward at them, really attack at them. And it was a little bit difficult because they threw numbers behind. So then right here we're going to see a corner kick hopefully go our way. It doesn't really end up going that much. But then Osman Mora is doing a pretty good job to get that back. Eric Pimentel going to play it off to Renato Ibarria, who came in. And then he's going to keep pushing forward. He's going to go, he's going to go, he's going to go. He's got pace. This guy's quick. And then he takes the shot. And I thought I've scored. And it wasn't so. Very, very disappointing. It looked like we were kind of the better team. As you guys can see right here, my batteries was a little low during the game, but it was difficult. And now in a couple seconds we need to get this ball cleared. We can't afford a loss, and the ball goes wide. Shot was scuffed, and we walk away with 1 point in this preseason tournament. More of a friendly than anything. As you guys can see, our captain Sambu, then you guys right there, you saw Higuain. It was a 1-1 game. I wasn't pleased. I was content with the fact that we actually had something going for us. So it was just a matter of fact of building up with that. Then you guys gonna see LA Galaxy wasn't taking the bait and said, you know what, you want him, you gotta cough up 38 mil, which was a little bit pricey. Even though I do have a pretty good budget of 33 million, of course I used the 60% boost. As you guys can see right there, again, not even AS Monaco was showing us love. It was saying, you know what, you want Falcao, you gotta give us more money. And so I thought, you know what, alright, I'll give him 19.7 million. It's close to 20, but I'm still saving myself that extra 3. And again, frustrating for us, but what can we do? And then when since we skipped a little bit forward right here, we're gonna play the match against Sporting Kansas, and hopefully try to dilute away from the transfer window. For the meantime, focus on the build of the team and to see exactly how I want them to play. There's quite a tactical style that I'm trying to go for, more of a arithmetic passing, trying to get a fluidity of movement, so that way when we counter attack or when we try to push forward in numbers, it's not always just hoofing the ball wide, exactly like that. I don't want to keep doing that pass that Quintero was trying to pull off. I'm trying to get the ball on the ground, quick feet, quick movement. And with that said, you know, we can get something going really quickly because we have players who have pace, and we're trying to add players who will have a very good finishing if it's either of those strikers. And you know, we're just trying to find a balance, and I'm trying to get that balance going right now. And we're gonna move right here, Renato Ibarria with some great pace, and then Chino Romero, our new striker, gets a goal right in between the first couple of minutes. First 10 minutes opening of the match, we get a goal. What more could we want? It's a great run by Renato Ibarria, and then I was supposed to take a shot there, but got a little fortunate that the ball rebounded towards us. We were able to get pushing forward. We took the shot. It was a very, very clean and nice finish. Nothing the goalkeeper could do, but Renato Ibarria did make that happen, because he made a great run of play. And Chino Romero, of course, great finish, quality finishing by the Argentine. So we're going to move forward here, 15th minute of the match. Again, we're going to try to keep going and playing. Mikey Arroyo doing that 1-2 step over very well. Going to square it down to Chino Romero, and I swear I tapped B, but I guess it wasn't, I don't know, hard or soft enough, because he still blew it over the ball, over the goal. And we're going to move forward now. 19th minute of the match, Sporting Kansas City takes the shot. We really had him pressed back. It was quite a kind of midfield fought battle game. As you guys can see right there, very good pressing. That's what I wanted to see. That teamwork developing. We have two players pressing the guy on the ball, and right there again, a little bit fortunate that Darwin's ball got to him, and there it is, a second goal by Darwin Quintero, the little black chocolate man, showing us that not only is he pacey, but he has the likes to finish the ball and put that into the back of the net. Near post right there, as you guys can see. Very, very good from Darwin, the Colombian. Very happy that he was able to get on the mark. and nothing more but to boost confidence for them. So it's quite a great feeling to see that you're winning 2-0, and it was showing to be a very good preseason game so far. Of course, out of one game we can't evaluate the rest of the season. We will have to build on a couple of stuff. As you can see right here, Chino Romero is going to play it back to Chepe, and Chepe is going to tuck it into the back of the net. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a 3-0 margin that we had made for ourselves, which was a great play. This is by far was my favorite goal so far of the game. Why? Because it was a very build-up play. It was a cohesive goal, a cohesive team effort. So I was very happy to see that. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm quite excited to be bringing you guys this again. I know last FIFA 16 I wasn't really so good with updating videos and finishing off the series, but I want this FIFA to be a new FIFA and to be just a new gateway to really just better off with content. That's all. So then we're going to move on to the last second of the match. For the first half, Chepe Guerrero was able to get that going onto his head, but it wasn't able to go down to the goalkeeper's goal. But it was a very good, comfortable save by him. So we're going to move on. We're pushing forward a little bit. First half ends. Now we're going to move on into the second half. Hopefully try to increase that lead by a couple more goals. Get some of these players' ratings up. And just really look forward to just try and push and really solidify this team. Especially with a very good performance like this. Look at this. We're going to move on. And they're going to score right here. Again, it's that left-hand side. I don't know what's going on. There's some misunderstanding. Even in real life, America suffers from defensive mistakes. They are, I believe, if not the worst defense, one of the worst defense in the Liga MX right now. So we really have to try and improve ourselves from there. I don't know if I need to bring in a new defender. Paolo Gotz and Pablo Aguilar. I really do like the way Pablo Aguilar defends. I think he gives it his all. And there's times where Paolo Gotz could have done more, should have done more, and of course we know how temperamental he might be. So let's try to get something going here for Sporting Kansas. Get the ball away from them. As you can see, the shielding is very good from the computer this year. And then, oof, the header goes just wide. And I thought I'd appreciate it to take a couple of substitutions, bring a couple of fresh legs on, and really try to give a little bit more game time to those who really aren't going to see as much game time in the regular league, and especially for if we are trying to sell him off, trying to show the rest of the world that, hey, you know, this player's not that bad. He's just not a good fit for my team. Maybe he'll be a perfect fit for yours. And we're going to see that Sporting Kansas has a free kick in the 72nd minute of the match. They're going to try to get something going. And unfortunately for them, it was cleared away from us. But it was a poor clearance. It rebounded off one of our players, and then they were able to take the shot. But it was a great save by Pineda. Then another corner and another great save by Pineda. The goalkeeper proving to me that he has the capability of maybe one day being our starter. Obviously, we haven't seen Moy Munoz yet in these two first games. We'll try to give him game time for the next game, hopefully. And Darwin Quintero is going to play it off right here. And he was so close, just so close to getting around his defender. But it was a great last-ditch tackle. They're going to take out, and they're going to make a huge mistake. Oribe Peralta is going to pounce on that, and he's going to take a shot, and he's going to score, and it's in the back of the net. And what a finish by the Mexican striker. El hermoso Cepilla Peralta, really capitalizing on what was a pretty big mistake by the computer and trying to enable a pass down the middle. Obviously, a hungry striker is going to pounce on that like Oribe Peralta. Gets his goal, and I guess you can say it's safe and sound to say that it was a comfortable game for us. We didn't really come up with too many things that went wrong for us. It was a very good game for us. The atmosphere was great, and I think it was just a really good. As you can see right now, my controller shuts down. I don't know if you guys remember from the last game. You guys saw that the battery was low. I had to restart, reconnected to the battery, so quite frustrating. But it was a good game overall. I highly rate this game. We played better than we did against Columbus. Not sure if it was the players that were out there, if it was me, I don't know, but I was happy with that. It was a very good game for us. Always great to see your players score loads of goals, and a 4-1 victory is always going to make anybody happy. So right now we're gonna move on past from that, and we're gonna try to focus on trying to sign a player. All right. So as you can see, they come back to us and they say again, the Robin van Persie one, the Falcao one, not enough money. Obviously these are big players. I'm not really trying to break my budget just by trying to sign one of these players, but we gotta have we gotta have that intelligence that, hey, all right then, look, if you know, if we want a big player, we're gonna have to pay for one. So then our scouts come back and we have a report for each and every one of our players on the short list. And my first target was Jefferson. I think the Brazilian player from Sporting is definitely going to be a very, very key, crucial player. I feel that he's a very good tactically defender all around, and someone that knows how to get up and cover back spot on. And it'd be good. Obviously, a European experience is always going to be best. And I don't know, for those of you who are new, in last career mode that I did in FIFA 16, I bought Edwin Lozano, and he was by far the best player on that squad. And I thought, you know, America needs some homegrown talent from Mexico. We need more Mexicans. We are flooded with extranjeros. So I thought bringing in these two players from Pachuca, Edwin Lozano and Rodolfo Pizarro, would be the perfect way to cement a crucial balance that I'm looking for from, you know, outsiders and homegrown players. So it's important that we get something going like that. And as you can see, I made quite a pretty good bid for the both of them. Hopefully they come back and they say, you know what, you got them. So we're gonna move forward here. Again, the LA Galaxy, man, they're really pushing my buttons here, and they're really pushing for that 38.5 million. I don't have that much money, and to be honest, I don't think he's worth that much money right now. He's obviously a very good player. Giovanni Dos Santos has said that if he was to come to the Liga MX, the one team he would want to play for is America. So I'm trying to get that to come true. As you guys can see, we have another match, our last match of the game, and I said, you know what, let's try to focus more on the transfer side of this match, of this last end of the video. So I thought, let's sim it, let's see, worst thing can happen is an injury. Thankful enough, we didn't get an injury, we did get the 3 points, and we got some great news. AS Monaco has accepted the 19.7 bid we have for Radamel Falcao. We're going to try to get El Tigre to come and join Las Águilas del América on a 2-year deal, 84, and we'll give him a crucial first team player. Hopefully he comes back in response and says yes, because wow, what a player he would be. Obviously he was linked with America in the beginning of the transfer window, so hopefully it will do him some good to come over here. And then, you know, as I was simming forward, pushing forward to our next match, and we got this Tigres wanting to buy Paolo Golds from us. And like I said, I was hesitant to really let him go, because then I would need another striker. But then I said, I mean another defender. But then I told myself, you know what, give me 6 million for Paolo Golds and he's all yours. Because in that case, I could buy someone else, and I have someone in mind, defensively speaking, who could make a pretty good replacement for Paolo Golds. So we'll have to wait and see exactly, will Tigres take that, or will they come back and say, you know what, that's too much money, and, you know. But who did come back and said it wasn't enough money was Sporting for Jefferson. They said they wanted about 10.5 million. And I was like, well, I'll give you guys 8.5. Let's see if that's enough for you guys. So we're gonna have to wait and see. Pachuca, of course, saying no to both Pizarro and Lozano. Very frustrating, but you know, I really want Pizarro though. Even Lozano, I'm okay to do if I don't get him. There's quite some other options. Maybe getting a homegrown player from the cantera. I'm not so sure, but Pizarro is a player I want. But this video has gone on a little bit long enough. I think I'm gonna cut it here, guys. You guys have to tune in next time to see who we sign, and let me know, guys, in the comment down below, who do you guys think would be a good fit for this side. So I hope you guys are excited for the Centenario career mode. Huge, pretty big news, and I'm excited to be back and to be able to show you guys all of this. Alrighty, so then like and subscribe, and until next time, take care.